and we run it back. So now we're doing all collectibles. This is kind of similar to the previous run, but we're going to be getting all the health, getting the Essence of the Soul Stream, which is a sort of side quest, sort of potion pickup, and we're going to be doing the 2 optional bonus dungeons that are only in this version of the game. And the differences actually start fairly early. They're kind of far between where the 2 paths branch, but it's the very first level. Hey, Captain Gordon, thank you very much for the bits. Seems good. Absolutely wrecking that bit boss. So this level's the same. Whoops. But as soon as the next stage, we're going to be taking a slightly alternate route, which has advantages and disadvantages, actually. Advantage is that we're going to be getting an extra health upgrade pretty early on. The disadvantage is that we're going to have to deal with a lot more enemies, because the usual route would despawn them. Okay, so now the main difference is that we're actually going to drop down here into this hidden health power-up. But that means we're going to have to deal with all of these enemies that don't usually spawn down here. There we go. Oh, and we don't actually need that health, since we already got it. Okay, it's facing the right direction. There we go. Nice. Very good fight. It's funny, you actually don't lose that much time getting that health upgrade. It would probably make some things significantly safer, but I don't think I'd be able to get sub 30 in any percent with that health upgrade. So now the level's kind of going to proceed as normal. You know, a lot of the same encounters, but when we get to the desert, that's going to be when we see our first side dungeon. But we have the huge advantage now of having an extra life, which makes some sections significantly easier. It also slightly changes things like Death Balloon, because we need to take that extra damage somewhere in order to do the Death Warp. Right, another straightforward level here. There we go. Nice. And fantastic. So once again, we are picking up our password. Here we go. And of course the password's slightly different this time because we have more things. Cake attack! Oh man, that's a lot of cake. Nest Master and Captain Gordon going back and forth on that bit boss. Oh wait, no, that's just doing damage versus the bit boss. I'm used to the bit boss always having low health, and it being really easy to defeat. By the way, Captain Gordon, if you so choose, you can heal your bit boss. There we go. Again, waiting a little bit here. Okay, that was a little close. Nice. There we go. Pretty smooth level that time. Your free commercial bits. Nice and nice. Pretty smooth so far. Didn't fire quite soon enough to kill that guy without stopping, but it's okay, we didn't have to stop for long. That shot's actually really, really tough. Having to go pretty far out of your way. At least that's how it feels. Uh-oh. Ooh, that's bad. So usually we'd be using all that health in order to damage boost up this wall. Unfortunately, we're not going to be able to save nearly as much time as we usually would in all collectibles here. Nice. And this damage boosting's fairly similar, but we're actually going to need to take an extra damage somewhere. There we go. So that we can take our death. And we're through. Nice. And the damage boosting on this boss is now just that much cleaner. There we go. That's actually a really good fight. I didn't take nearly as much damage as I was expecting. So this is going to be another spot where the run diverges from traditional Gargoyle's Quest to any percent. And it's going to be the first time that we see one of the two side levels that aren't in the original game. But again, we need to talk to our friend Majora. in order to make that dark candle. Make everything pitch black. Get our plot dump. And proceed. Poke. Nest Master going to town on that bit boss. Again, getting our Wings of the Falcon, and we're out. Getting past the guard, asking for our improved wings. And now we can make it over. I would really like to, use a Game Shark or something and just see if it's even possible to get over that without a wing upgrade. Be really nice to find out. So here you'll notice that we're going pretty far away from the castle. That's because there's an ice cave right here. Because that's what Gargoyle's quest games needed, ice physics. I actually like this stage quite a bit. And it's got some, little bits of shenanigans you need to do in order to maintain your momentum. Because the problem... shoot. With a lot of this is that you slow down really easily and kind of have to gain your speed again. Movement not going that well this particular run. Kind of being a bit paranoid. Whoops. There we go. And now we flutter to the exit. And we're out. Now, next up, back to our previously scheduled programming, going into Sandfrog. Now, what we got from that bonus level is a homing shot, which you'd think would be pretty cool, except it always homes in, regardless of direction you're facing, on the closest enemy. So if there's two enemies barreling down on you, and the closest one is behind you, that's where it's gonna go. It's gonna shoot in front of you, and then very slowly wrap behind you. So it's just not that great, unfortunately. Unfortunately, both of the upgrades we get from the side dungeons are not very useful. And under. Not good. Not good. Oh boy. Should be dead soon. Oh, thank you. Not a very good Sandfrog fight again, but I'll take it. The point is we're alive. And we've acquired the Gremlin Stick that we can use on that king in that one town that we got the password in. So once again, we take our death, and we head right on back. And remembering to... Oh, whoops, wrong item. There we go. It's down 3, not down 2. Down 2 is the dark candle that we used most recently. There we go. And now we just need to get out of here. So coming up is actually the major point where the run starts to diverge. This next stage is similar, but this next section is going to have a lot of visits to stages we wouldn't usually go to. As well as a series of upgrades that are just way too slow to get in any percent. Switching over to Brick Break for the boss. Five. Mash B, there we go. And let's go kill him. There we go, nice! That was a really good fight. That was a super good fight. Okay, first key difference here is that we're going to be grabbing this password to help with a death warp once we're done collecting. Now, previously I did 2 death warps to save time, but now we only do 1. Basically the one that's most beneficial, because it actually doesn't take too long. It takes longer to die the second time than it does to walk back from these 2 areas. That's not good. Fortunately, we're still fine. Nice. And now for the intended damage. Nailed it. Ooh, that's not good, but we're still okay, because here we are at the exit. And taking our death. And I think we actually want to take 2 deaths here, if I'm remembering it correctly. Yeah, 2 deaths here. Uh-oh. That's actually kind of bad. But we've done a lot of damage to one of them, so it might still be recoverable. Nice! Ooh, don't die. There we go. Nice. Right on the exit, too. So similar to last time, we're going to talk to this guy, get our power upgrade again. talking to him again in order to open up the portal. But what changes is now we're actually going to head over to the right. And we're going to go through this little side stage. And what we're getting here is the Mystic Water. And the Mystic Water is half of a side quest, which allows us to collect the Essence of the Soul Stream, which is essentially a potion that you can use once per level that will heal you to full. It's very useful. Now, usually we would Death Warp here, but it's actually way faster to just walk back, because the amount of time that you save from Death Warping there is nowhere near as long as it takes to die twice in this section over here, because there's no instant kills in either of these next stages. So you have to take all that damage. Oh, shoot. There we go. Now we fight side boss, switching back to Brick Break. This guy's actually kind of weird. As you can see, his, like, where his movement kind of sets him up to be just out of attack range. So you have to be really careful to make sure that you're actually lined up to kill him. Come on. There we go. Decent Dagon fight there. A little slow. Now, this right here is another one of the optional levels. The whole gimmick of this stage is that there's switches that flip whether or not spikes are on or off. And if you skip a switch... Oop, whoops, that's not good. If you skip a switch, then the next area won't have spikes. So if you manage to skip one set of spikes, you effectively always skip two. And unfortunately, we've been taking some kind of awkward damage here. So I'm going to have to get these last spikes, or get these last switches, instead of risking it. It's right down here, right? Yeah. Kind of as a backup, unfortunate backup. Because usually you would be damage boosting over these last several spikes. There we go. So now what we need to do is we need to head back in and take 5 damage so that we can Death Warp, which is way faster than traveling back. And you can imagine that having to do that 3 times is pretty slow. So now we need to cash in all our goodies. And we get... Ooh, wrong door. We get quite a few things from this. First of all, if we say no to this guy, he basically asks, have you ever heard of a health upgrade? And if you say no, he says, oh, here, have one. So he gives you a health upgrade. This character right here is actually the one asking you for Dagon's Scales and the Mystic Water. And when you hand them in, he gives you the Essence of the Soul Stream, which is that potion I was talking about earlier. Also, I don't remember where I split there. Actually, I should probably just skip that one. There we go. I think I usually split when I actually collect the last thing. So I don't want my doppelganger split to be screwed up on my marathon splits. I've been missing all sorts of splits this run. Alright, let's go. Wow, that did not go well. But fortunately, we had all the extra health to soak up that damage. Now, the best part about the essence of the Soul Stream, that was close. I should have been paying way more attention to my wing strength there than I was. The best part about the essence of the Soul Stream is this next stage, we basically have a ton of free damage boosts now. Because right before the boss, we're able to go up to full. We also want to take the extra death. Yeah, that was really clutch. We're also going to want to take an extra death, though, because unlike the usual route, we have 2 lives here. So we're going to take all this extra damage, but we're still going to die on the boss. Got that one a little close. Though, now that I think about it, dying on that previous stage would probably be faster, since it does have instant kill spikes. Or since it does have an instant kill floor, I should say. Ooh, whoops. I screwed that up really bad. There we go. There we go. And through you. And through you. Nice. See, that's how that corner's supposed to go. Taking our death. Nice, really good fight there. Very strong. Alright, getting our massive plot dump again. And we're off. Grabbing the password yet again for our shorter death warp. But from here on out, it's pretty hard to die. Like, we have so much health, and we have that potion ore to restore us to full. So we're pretty much able to just power through with all this extra health. I mean, it's only 2 extra health, but 2 health in a Gargoyles quest game is huge. Nice. Nice. Very good. Very smooth level there. Next up, picking up our wing upgrade and our attack upgrade. And we're out. Wing upgrade down. Next up, attack upgrade. Bam! Nailed it. Oh, whoops. Thought I was somewhere else for a second there. Alright, now we need to take our 2 deaths, I believe. Which, it's not too bad. But yeah, in hindsight, now that I think about it, it'll definitely be faster to die on that approach to Doppelganger instead of dying twice here. You need to die at least once there because this is where you actually need to do the death warp. But ideally you need to get to 0. And taking down the barrier. And see, we've got all the things, just absolutely everything. And let's go beat Breaker. Oh, whoops. Definitely want to use the claw here. Oh, that was weird. I don't know what it is about those particular platforms that just cause so much lag. But they're one of the few things that lag in this version of the game. Fortunately, having to go around this dude. Oh, nice! That's super awesome that, this is one of your favorite games, Tigress. Though this isn't the original NES version. This is actually the Japanese only... Hey, thank you very much for the follow. This is actually the Japanese only Game Boy release. Uh-oh. This isn't going so well. I'm getting rickety wrecked again. There we go. Ah, you're aware, okay. Yeah, not a lot of people know about this game, so just thought I'd throw it out there. Yeah, I really like this game too. I actually really like a lot of the games in the Gargoyle's Quest series, or all the games in the Gargoyle's Quest series. And I speedrun all 4. Gargoyle's Quest 1, Gargoyle's Quest 2, Gargoyle's Quest 2 Game Boy Remake, and Demon's Crest. Also, wow, I can't believe we almost died to Goza with all of our upgrades. I really need to practice that boss. Only discovered it through emulation and became available. Yeah. Yeah, the English patch came out fairly recently, if I remember correctly. Like within the last couple of years, I think. But that's actually how I played this game casually the first time. I knew about this game because I found it on accident when I was looking for the original Gargoyles Quest 2. Yeah, so I guess it would be about 3 years ago now. But I found this game on accident, this version of this game on accident, when I was looking for the NES version, and then I totally forgot it existed. Until like earlier this year. So in terms of speedrunning, I haven't put nearly as much time into this version as I have the original. But because of the reduced lag and all sorts of other stuff, I think this has the potential to be the most optimized Gargoyles Quest game, or Gargoyles Quest speedrun by far. Oh, that was weird. Probably gonna end up using the potion before I start the boss, just to be safe. All that health. Got him. Get wrecked. So just barely missing my my PB for this game. PB is a low 37. It's like 37.06 or something like that, I think. And yeah, that wasn't bad at all. Whew. Next up, Demon.